Well, I want to say good morning or afternoon, whichever time you're reading this. This is State Senator Randi Becker from the 2nd Legislative District. We are actually now on the floor. This is our 4th week down here, and we're on the floor voting on bills that we've heard in committee, and it's really quite interesting what the activity has been. I first want to take a second and just say happy anniversary to my husband. We've been married 43 years, and since I've been down here, I haven't spent an anniversary day with him, so hopefully we get off the floor and I get to see him tonight. I want to take a minute and talk about the people's rights, your rights as a voter, your rights as a citizen in the state of Washington. Last year alone, there were 4,550 new rules written by agencies. And that's only those that were finalized. And my number may be off a little bit because I'm going from memory, but I don't think I'm that far off. But anytime you, as a citizen, don't like a rule that comes out, regardless of what that rule is, regardless of what department it is, you have the right to petition that. And we sent that out in a newsletter a couple weeks ago, giving you information about that. And I know that a lot of folks are utilizing that process in the transgender bathroom issue. And just to let you know, that is your right to do that. But it's not just that one issue. It's about every rule that you may think is getting in your way of your freedoms and your rights. I want to talk about Lake Powell. We know that Representative Graham Hunt is not with us here anymore, and he was our lead person on the Lake Powell issue. And J.T. Wilcoxon and I met with Peter Goldmark over the interim. We had several meetings finding out what actually would happen if the first freshwater aquatic reserve was Lake Powell. And so I'm not convinced by any means that the freshwater lake the aquatic reserve should be Lake Powell, and so we have a lot of groundwork laid. We are working on that, and I just want the people of the district to know that that is not going by the wayside. I also want to talk a little bit about a person that was probably a good friend to so many out there, and she passed away, and this last weekend I had the honor and privilege to go to her celebration of life at the fairgrounds, and that's Betty Backstrom. And she literally ran the Pierce County Fair for years, but learning about her and all of her volunteering and everything that she did for the community and for the people. And I know that the Graham Business Association, she actually baked bread every year, and sometimes those loaves went over $100. I didn't get a chance to ever taste her bread. I couldn't afford $100 a loaf, but it was she was so respected. And at her service, there were probably 300 to 500 people. It was hard to count that many people, but I got to see a lot of people that I knew, including former Senator Marilyn Rasmussen, who was good friends with Betty, and so it was good to see her out and paying her respects as well. So I want to talk just a moment about a bill that passed off the floor yesterday of the Senate, and it was a bill written by Senator Brown from Tri-Cities. And what that bill does is it increases the amount of capabilities of the judges to throw the book at someone that's actually done something like ignore the laws and go fast and kill someone. And so I actually am excited about this bill because of the fact that we in the 2nd Legislative District lost a friend and a family member to two of the pages that I had here in this. It breaks my heart to talk about this, but Cade and Clay Brackett lost their dad. He was hit by a driver in our district that was passing cars all over the place on a curve, lost control, hit him head on, and they transported him to Harborview, and he died the day after Christmas last year. And it was really sad to see that in the sentencing on this careless act could not include more time because he had taken away, by his own careless actions, a life of a man. And so Senator Brown's bill will actually give the judges the ability to throw the book at these people and give them the sentencing that they really deserve when they're carelessly acting outside of the law. So I'm ending that and saying my heart still goes out to the Brackett family. But on a note, I'd just like to say that's it for this week. Think about how you drive. Think about the effect that it'll have on your friends and family if you do something that can hurt someone. There's always an accident that can happen, but not because you're speeding and not because you're not obeying the laws. That's my little speech for the week. And I want to say thank you. We'll see you next week, and God bless.